Hey everyone, and welcome to the lounge, all my fellow loungers, chillers, bowlers, and grillers. Today we're going to be doing a little grilling. Today I'm going to show you how to make a grilled portobello sandwich with a basil mayonnaise spread on top. So grab yourself something cold to drink, kick your feet up, relax. I'm going to get started. We're going to go through the list of ingredients now. You have some balsamic vinegar, some extra virgin olive oil, some garlic. That's just for the marinade for the big old portobello mushrooms. And over here, this is going to be for the spread. Some Dijon mustard, some mayo, a lemon, some basil leaves, and some pepper. That's the spread. Now for toppings, I'm going to use Swiss cheese on mine. You don't have to. That's totally up to you. You can use American, you can use cheddar. It's up to you. Or no cheese at all. It's delicious without cheese. So I'm going to put that on mine. Then you got your tomato and lettuce for the roll. Got your rolls. And you want to butter your rolls because we're going to toast them on the grill. So let's get started. Okay, so we have a 1/3 cup of balsamic vinegar. Pour that into a bowl. Then you have a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Pour that in. And a tablespoon, heaping, I don't care, it's up to you, of garlic, minced garlic, and then just whisk it together. Mix it up nice. You can use a fork if you want to. You don't have to use a whisk on this. It's kind of hard to mix oil and vinegar together. It looks good now. In about 5 minutes it'll separate again. And that's it for the marinade. Pretty simple. I think anybody can just about do that. Next thing you want to do is get your mushrooms ready. What I like to do is I like to kind of trim them to make them flat. Try not to cut yourself. Everybody will be like, Uncle Larry, you're cutting towards your hand. Oh. But I'm okay. And then cut this little stem off like that. We're going to put that aside for right now. And do the same thing on the other one. This is just so that it's easier to grill like this if you do this. And you should probably cut away from you. Don't cut like Uncle Larry does. Just trim that off like that. And get this old ugly stem out of there. And what you want to do is you want to set them on a tray like this. And we are going to get them marinated. Get that nice mixture you just got. You got to kind of like dab it on there. Spill it all over your cookie sheet. That don't matter. We're not cooking it on there anyway. You want these to sit not for that long, just enough time for that you're going to be doing the mayonnaise mixture. About 5 minutes or so. This is a really fast meal to make. This, you know, you can, if you're a vegetarian, I think you'll enjoy this. The only thing is mayonnaise has eggs in it, so you know you have to watch out for that. If you don't eat eggs, maybe you want to substitute that with just, you know, maybe a honey mustard sauce would be really good on that, on this too, for the spread. Then you want to coat your top of your mushrooms. I know everybody's probably like, I don't know about this. Let me tell you, it is really, really good. Finish doing that. And then, like I said, set that aside, and then we're going to start making our spread. Do not dump the rest of that away. Your marinade, we're going to be marinating that constantly while we're grilling it. Now we're ready to make the spread. First we have a 1/4 cup of mayo. Put that in your container or in a bowl. Get a, crap, I can't remember what exactly amount it was, but I believe it was 1½ tablespoons of Dijon mustard. That's close enough. Teaspoon, 1½ teaspoons, excuse me. Tom just corrected me. In case you couldn't hear him, Tom corrected me. Now, we have a half a teaspoon of lemon juice. And about a tablespoon of chopped basil. Mix that all in there. For this, you can use a whisk or you can use a spoon. It doesn't really matter, a fork, whatever. You're just mixing it up. And you're also going to want to do, after I mix this up a little bit, I'm going to put some pepper because I like pepper. I like a lot of pepper too, as a matter of fact. Mix that up. You can even use a little spoon like this, and then you can use that spoon actually to spread it on your rolls. And of course do the... That's some good stuff right there. So put that aside. That's for your rolls. Next step you want to do is butter the rolls and take them outside with your mushrooms and start grilling. Next step, time for grilling. Pick up your mushrooms, put them on your grill like that. Now remember this, every time you put them on, you flip these things over, you're going to constantly flip these over. You want to hit them again with the marinade every single time. And how do we know that they're done? That's a good question. Now when they get really like flimsy, I guess that's the best way I could describe it, is like kind of like it's limp and everything. That's when you know that they're done. So they take a while. You got to keep flipping them back and forth. But in the meantime, I'm going to take my butter rolls and we're going to put them on the grill too. Get them started. Make sure you keep an eye on these because you don't want them to burn. And then when they get done, we can go in there and put our spread on and everything while we're waiting for our mushrooms to get done. Pretty simple. Okay, we have to turn them over now. And then you want to make sure, like I told you, marinate these guys back up again. You don't want them to dry out. You want them to get all this nice marinade in there. And you kind of just dab it. A dabble do you? Yabba dabba do. Kind of like that. Let them cook a little bit more. Flip them over again. As you can see, our rolls also got done. Didn't let them get burnt. I could take these in the house real fast now and put the spread on there and then bring them back out so they're all ready. Alright, so now time to put some spread on them. Don't be shy with it. Remember, I made enough for 2 sandwiches. You can double this, triple it, depending on how many sandwiches you want to make. Spread that around on your rolls. On how many mushrooms you buy, that'll have to do with how much you want to add to this recipe. That's it for the spread. We're going to get our mushrooms done, put the cheese on them, put them on the rolls, bring them in, put some lettuce, tomato in there, and they're really good. I just wanted to show you how you can see how flexible it is now. That's when you know it's just about done. So now it's time to put the cheese. I don't put a whole lot. I just put a little slice of Swiss cheese on there. Put that like that. You can even turn the heat all the way off at this point. Close your lid up for just a minute or so. Check on it. Cheese should be melted. We'll get them on the sandwiches and get eaten. Alright, so put your mushroom on there. As you can see, it's a little bit slightly bigger than the roll. We're going to put some lettuce on there like so. And a nice old slice of tomato. Let me get a good one there. There we go. Put your lid on it. And there it is. Let's get a nice view of that. Alrighty, so there's our sandwich right there. Now, as you can notice, there's no Tom next to me. I'm Tomless again. He helped me as far as filming the actual part, but he couldn't stay and eat. He had to run to college, so he has to wait for his till he gets home. I'll tell you what, If you never tried one before, do yourself a favor and try this recipe out. I really think you'll enjoy it. So next time, put your feet up, grab yourself something cold to drink. I'll meet you at the lounge.